Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Desmond Z. If this is the first time that you've ever seen me, today I'm going to be doing a book haul. I usually don't do book hauls. I usually don't buy like a bunch of books at once. Like I'll go to the bookstore and I'll buy like 2 or 3 books, sometimes every week. But I usually don't buy just a huge amount of books at one time. But I bought like 19 books. It was on sale. I had to participate. I had to participate. It's promoting literacy. We are promoting literacy here, okay? So, mind your business. Anyways, let's just get into what I got, okay? Revival season. This book is about a young girl named Miriam Horton. She's a young 15-year-old girl. Her and her family pack themselves tight in their minivan every summer to travel through the South for like church revivals. And her father, he supposedly has, the power to heal people from diseases and ailments. And this power is also supposed to be denied to women. But when Miriam discovers that she might actually have the power to heal people, she has, everything that she knows, is now being questioned. And she also witnesses an act of violence that also shakes her belief. And now she's having to hide, this newfound power that she has from her father. And over the next year, she's questioning, everything in her life. For me, there's a difference between a person being spiritual and believing in a higher power and just holding on to religion to basically shame other people. And so I'm all here to see how this explores, the topic of religion, spirituality, God, and what that means to people in the South, Black people in the South, and just life in general. So that's what I'm hoping I can eat this up. The Farewell Tour. This book, I actually already started, and hopefully I don't DNF it because I was this close to DNFing it, but I think I just wasn't in the mood to read that day. Actually like 2 or 3 days ago. I'm hoping that's just what it was. I just wasn't in the mood because I put this down and I picked it up. I put it back down. So hopefully that's all it was. The Farewell Tour is about a country singer in the 1980s who is coming back to do her last tour because years ago she basically, got canceled, for lack of a better word. And now she wants to just give it one last, hoorah. We flip from the 80s to like the Depression era when she was first growing up and learning about her life, her career, blase, blase, blase. I love stories like this. I love, this is a type of historical fiction novels that I typically like when it's like about, the fame, the glory, and I was high, now I'm low, and I'm da-da-da-da-da-da. These are like, I really like these type of books. So I'm hoping I enjoy it like I enjoyed, what was The Last Revival, Open Nev, The City Inside. This kind of reminds me of Upload, the TV show on Amazon Prime, which is, I really love it. The first 2 seasons are much better than the latest season, but I still think it's a good show. That's what this kind of reminds me of, and that, like, living in virtual realities, somebody's actually controlling that or has power over that virtual reality, and how those worlds can kind of get mixed up, how you can lose yourself in one and lose touch with the other. So I am hoping that this gives me those type of vibes. That's what I'm looking for in The City Inside, okay? One Summer in Savannah. I told y'all how I DNF'd this book listening to the audio version because the narrator was... I told y'all how I felt about the narrator in that audiobook. So I bought the physical copy. It's also much thicker than I thought it was. It's not, oh wow, it's almost 500 pages. Oh wow. Yeah, I did not know the book was this long. Y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel. Once I reach 350, it's clock me out. Clock me out. Heaven and Earth. I actually have no idea what this book is about. I do not remember. But what I do know is I purchased the book, and then when I got it, the cover was tore up. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Do you see that? I had half of mine sitting in the back. I had half of mine sitting in the back. I didn't want to go through all that trouble. If it was multiple other books like that, definitely would have sunk them hoes, but would have shut them back up in there. Yo, would have went back. This book is about this girl. Her name is Teresa. I don't know how they pronounce it in the book, but she goes back to Italy, to her father's childhood home with him every summer. But one summer things change when she meets these three boys. And I believe they're all brothers. Oh no, they're just friends, raised like brothers on a farm. Da 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 da. But when she gets involved with one of them, then things start changing and loyalties are tested. How long is this book? Who's driving this bus? Our Jen. I actually tried to listen. I say this so much. At this point, it's just my whole life. I tried to listen to the audio of this as well. I don't think I had any issues with the audio. I think it was just I wasn't in the mood. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. So yeah, this is about a group of older people and, you know, this, I guess, elder community. But can you really call somebody elder at 55? I feel like 55 is too young to call them an elder. But, so it's about a group of people that are older than me. Living in this community and their lives, and I believe they're talking about their sex lives, their friendships, their old loves, and careers. I could be wrong on that part, but it does go into like the ins and outs of their lives. And I love hearing stories about people who are like older than me. I think sometimes people shy away from reading stories about older people, and you kind of just throw them away in real life and in fiction. And that's something that I really want to do more of. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, well, I don't want to say do more of, because I do a lot of that now. So yeah, don't downplay yourself, Desmond. So that's why I'm really looking forward to reading Our Jen. Good Eggs. Another one that I tried to listen to the audio. This one was definitely, it wasn't the audio. This definitely was a DNF. But for some reason, I wanted to come back to I DNF'd this Good Eggs, and for whatever reason, like months ago, and now I want to come back to it. I saw it. I don't know if it was just because it was on sale, and I was just like being in a chokehold of capitalism and seeing a sale and being like, oh, you gotta buy it since it's on sale, or was I genuinely interested in it again? I'm not sure which one yet, to be determined. But I bought the book. It's basically about an old woman who likes to steal for fun, and her son, who doesn't pay her much attention because he's busy with his wife and his children. Or I think it's just one kid, but I do know he's busy with his family that he's made, and he don't pay his mama enough attention, and she be stealing. And so basically we trying to figure out what's going on up in the family. We trying to figure out what's happening with the kleptomaniac ass granny, negligent ass son, and his angsty ass daughter. That's what's happening here, you know. Intergenerational family mess. That's where I thrive when I read. Intergenerational family mess is what I like. This is what I want to see. Falling. I have tried to read this book so many times. So many times. I remember when this book first got released, and someone that I follow on social media, another person in the bookers community, she gave she gave this book like such a good review, that the author even saw it and like sent her a copy of the book, I believe. And it made me want to read the book, and I have tried ever since then. And I believe that was like summertime when this book was released, when I saw that, when that review was posted. I could be wrong, but I know it was sometimes earlier this year. And I've tried to listen, but I couldn't get into it. So I was like, okay, I'll try the physical. That is one thing that I can say, and I'm trying to make excuses for myself for like doing a book haul or buying a bunch of books at one time. These are books that I actually am interested in, and I didn't just buy them just because, not completely. I do have genuine interest in them, and then it also did help. They were only $5.99 each for hardcovers. You cannot beat that for a hardcover. $5.99. $5.99, are you out of your mind? Like a $5 footlong. Come on now. But Falling is about, I don't know how I went on that tangent and just stopped talking about the book. This is about a bunch of people on a plane. It is now crashed into the ocean somewhere. You just boarded a flight to New York. There are 143 other passengers on board. What you don't know is that 30 minutes before the flight, your pilot's family was kidnapped. For his family to live, everyone on your plane must die. Oh, wow. Must what? Wait a minute. Why I bought the wrong book? Why I bought the wrong book? Same author, different book. This is Falling. What is the name of the other? I think it's Drowning is the name of her other book by this author. But it's still about being on a plane. They're in an airplane and the plane crashes into the ocean and they're like stuck. Basically, you know, the plane is sinking to the bottom of the ocean and people are trying to save them or whatever. Yeah. But this is about the plane falling. Okay, for his family to live, everyone on your plane must die. The only way the family will survive is if the pilot follows his order and crashes the plane. That's what this book is about. My dumb ass brought the wrong book. I mean, I'm still going to read this because I bought it and it does sound interesting. But it definitely was not what I thought it was. I'll be damned, my dumb ass. Fruit of the Drunken Tree. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I already started this one as well. And I think this might be a DNF. 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 And I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But this is about 7-year-old Chula and her older sister Cassandra, who enjoys carefree lives thanks to their gated community in Bogota. But the threats of kidnappings, car bombs, and assassinations hover just outside the neighborhood walls, where the godlike drug lord Pablo Escobar continues to elude authorities and capture the attention of the nation. They hire like this cleaning girl. Her name is Patrona. And when the family seeks refuge in the U.S., I think their Patrona and the family get separated. And now the daughter is like writing to Patrona. I'm not sure, but what I do know is I was some chapters in and it's definitely feeling like a DNF. I'm hoping it's not the case. I'm going to keep trying, but right now, me and the Drunken Tree, it's like it ain't my type of party. I don't know what type of alcohol they're serving at this Drunken Tree, but I don't want none of it. It's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not really sure, no disrespect, because as we all know, different things for different people. But I don't know how I'm feeling about this. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. An American Marriage, another book that I DNF'd when I tried to listen to it on audio. I am going to try the physical. This is about a woman and her husband, newlyweds Celestial and Roy, are the embodiment of both the American dream and the New South. Okay, so it's about a newlywed couple. A man goes to jail for a crime he didn't commit. Does Celestial have something to do with it? Did she set him up? Did she set him up? Is she a low down woman who set him up? Or is he a no good man who deserved to be set up? Cause hey, sometimes, gotta do what you gotta do. 2 Nights in Lisbon, another one that I have also already started, and it might be a DNF as well. So maybe I'm not a good judgment of character. That's a lie. I read good books all the time. That's a whole lie. I do read good books, but players fuck up sometimes. Players fuck up sometimes. But this one might be DNF as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. They say sometimes you gotta get a few bad apples before you get a good one. That's not actually what they say at all. I don't think that's a saying at all. 2 Nights in Lisbon, this is about a woman. She goes on a work trip with her husband and she wakes up the next morning, one morning, and finds out that he's gone. He's only been gone for like 10 hours. So she goes to the police and they talking to her like, girl, maybe he just at work. You literally said he here on a work trip and you already down to the police station just because he been gone for a couple of hours, girl. Like, the man probably busy. What the hell is you in my face for, girl? It ain't even been 24 hours. You from the States, you already know. 24 hours or we ain't got nothing for you. But that's her man. She like, I know he wouldn't do this. This is not like him at all. And I get that. I understand that. Because you know, especially when it's somebody you love, when it's somebody that's close to you, they do a few certain things that are unlike them, and like the alarms start going off because like, oh no, this is not them. It may seem small to y'all, but it's big to me because I know they would never. I know they would never. I know they would never. So that's kind of like how she feeling right now. She's like, I don't know. She's like, no, he wouldn't do this. She's like, no, not my man. Not my man is what she said. Sparrow. First of all, I just want to say that this book is only 366 pages. Oh no, it's a little bit longer than that. 380 something pages. I saw the audiobook in Libby, on the Libby app. Why is the audiobook like 24 hours? How is a 300 something page book 24 hours in audio form. Like, I was expecting this to be as thick as The Covenant of Water or The Songs of W.B. Du Bois. Like, The Winners by Frederick Bachman. Like, why is this book 24 hours in audio form? Like, and it's only 300 something pages. Like, what was the narrator doing in the booth? What was happening? I don't understand. I don't know why I was interested in this book. I honestly cannot even tell you why. Because this doesn't seem like something I would normally read. About a little boy named Sparrow being raised in a brothel on the Spanish coast during the waning years of the Roman Empire. He has a hard fate that awaits him, one that involves suffering, murder, mayhem, and the scattering of his little community. Yeah, I have no idea what made me pick this book up. But, you know, sometimes I do that and books will surprise me and I'll love them. So hopefully this is one that does that. Some of the other books that I bought were The Majesties, A Man Named Dahl, What Sammy Knew, The Bachelor, and Rolling, the International Feel-Good Sensation. Is it international? Is it a feel-good sensation? I ain't never heard of it, but it's a lot of things I haven't heard of. Rolling Fields. These are some of the other books that I purchased. Oh, also, The Teller of Secrets. This is one I've had my eye on for a while now. The Teller of Secrets. It was about, I know this is about a young girl. She's a secret keeper of her family. So she know everybody's drama. She know everybody's juice. She know everybody's tea. And she be keeping the secrets, okay? So basically it's a coming of age story about a young girl who know everybody's tea. And obviously that makes her conflicted about her own life and the world around her. Because I'm sure she sees things that contradict themselves. Men telling women not to do this even though they do it. And your mama telling you not to do this even though she do it. Your sister telling you don't do this. Your da-da-da-da-da. I'm paraphrasing now, but basically, that's what I feel like this book is about, and I'm hoping I enjoy it. So, that is it. That is it for me. That is my book haul that I have for you today. I know I didn't go through all of them. At the end, I kind of started just clicking through them and telling you the title, but it's fine. It'll be okay. I promise. You'll live, I'll live, we'll all live. That's it for me for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments if you've heard of any of these books, if you've read any of them. And if you try a book in audio and it doesn't work, will you try it in physical, or do you feel like, you know what, that's just it for me? Or if you try it in physical, will you try it the other way around if the physical doesn't work for you? Because I've done that as well. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one.